Hello, welcome back to our channel. My name's Julie, and with the help of my husband Justin, we are full-time resellers. Our main platform is eBay, but we sell a little bit on Poshmark too. So we had a really great weekend of sales. I was worried. Last year we didn't do very good on Super Bowl Sunday, but this year we did really good. We didn't ship out on Friday because by Friday afternoon we barely had any orders. But then Friday night we got busy. So in full transparency, it includes Friday, part of Friday in this video also. But I'm going to go over, show you what sold, tell you how much we paid for it, what our profit was. And in the end, I'll tell you the total for the weekend in profits. But first, I want to give a big thank you to Megan. She bought me a coffee. It was such a nice surprise. It was probably like a week or two ago. I forgot to mention it in the last few videos, but you totally made my day. I was actually in a cranky mood, and when I saw it, it just made me so happy. It really has nothing to do with the money. It's more that someone finds so much value in my channel that they went that extra step and bought me a coffee. So thank you, Megan. All right, let's get to those sales. So, I guess I'll move over some so I can put it there on the screen. The first thing to sell was in my clearance. I think we're down to just a smidgen over 100 items that I have for, I think, 60% off in my store. I am just trying to remove them. They're all clothing. I'm just trying to get them out. I don't really care. As long as I'm making a profit, I don't care what the profit is. So this is one of them. It's a self-esteem. It was new with tags. I picked it up on 99-cent day. It ended up selling for $6.30. And we made a $3.70 profit. Up next, Justin has decided to clean out his tools. He has tons of tools, and a lot of them he doesn't use. He got a bunch from his grandfather, picked some up in free pickups over the years. And so he's just decided to go through them and see how they sell. And let me tell you, they sell good. He's been selling tools quite frequently. So this is a vintage Sears companion metric double open and wrench set Japan. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Obviously we had no money into it. Sold for $12.49 and we made a $9.70 profit. Up next are these Nike Kyrie basketball shoes. We have had these shoes for so long, like so long. And then I realized they weren't even listed. I don't know how long they sat on the shelf that they weren't listed. So then I listed them again for the second time. And we've still had them for so long. So someone sent me a $10 offer and I couldn't jump on it fast enough. We paid $3 for them and we made a $4.39 profit. I promise the profits get better. All right, up next is another pair of shoes. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about it. So for Super Bowl Sunday, we put almost all of our shoes at 40% off. We really didn't sell that many. I think we sold 4 or 5 pairs, but I was glad to get rid of them. So this was another one of those. It sold their walking cradle leather Atlas square toe comfort ballet flats, and they were a 9.5 narrow. We got them at 99-cent day. They sold for $11.39, and we made an $8.37 profit. These Echo boots Justin picked up at the bins. They were heavy, so he paid $4.64 for them. Someone sent an offer of $43, and I was just trying to move shoes. So we made a $31.56 profit on those boots. Another tool item, some kind of ratchet, sold for $13.49, and we made a $10.86 profit, and no cost of goods because these are out of Justin's personal stash. These 7 Melissa McCarthy straight denim blue plus size jeans, more or less. I must have picked them up at the bins. I get them a lot of times on 99-cent day, but the cost of goods on this one was $2.64. So they must have been a bins pickup. They sold, how much? Oh, for $20.69, and we made a $12.29 profit. On to the next page. All right, this Shoreline halter, it was called art silk, which I guess is a nice way of saying fake silk. It was a new tags like halter dress. Justin grabbed it at the bins. It only cost 53 cents. It was so lightweight. Someone sent me a $20 offer and I accepted. We made a $14.96 profit. Um, this NYKO intercooler cooling device for PS3. We found this at the bins. It was new open box, like the box, like the seal on the top had been like undone. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a plastic box and the stickers were off of it, but it was obviously not used. I don't think it was ever even taken out of the box. We paid about $2.25 for it, and it sold for $60, and we made a $48.33 profit. So you don't always have to know what you're selling. You just have to make sure it sells for a decent amount. All right, up next are some weights. 2 5-pound Gold's weights sold for $15.99. We paid $3 and we made a $7.96 profit. This Coldwater Creek blouse. So I sent someone an offer for it. I think the offer was $17.99, and apparently they screwed up, declined the offer, and then purchased it for full price. And I have this happen every once in a while, but I've never had anyone contact me. And sure enough, within a few minutes, she contacted me saying, I don't know what happened. I was charged full price. Well, yeah, because you declined the offer. So I ended up refunding her $5 because that was how much was off of it. So she ended up paying $17.99. We paid 99 cents and we made an $11.85 profit. These adorable Disney Bambi shoes I grabbed on 99-cent day. I didn't comp them, and I should have, because there was a bunch listed and they just weren't selling for that much. We've had them for a long time. They were in the shoe sale, so they sold for $7 and we made a $4.21 profit. This cookbook. So these are local for our PBS station. It's called WQED, and they have a whole cookbook series for them. My neighbor gave me a bunch for free, and they sold so well. So when we found this one at the bins, we grabbed it. We paid 74 cents because it's 69 cents plus 7% tax for books at our bins location. It sold for $21.84, and we made a $15.89 profit. Another tool, and this was a goodie. It was a 21-piece socket set, sold for $121.59. Justin just had sitting in the garage, not being used. We made a $103.37 profit on that. So that was awesome. So I'm telling you right now, go out and raid your husband's toolbox. He won't notice, right? All right, 2 dumbbell spin lock sets sold for $14.99. We made a $10.30 profit. This Catherine's, it was really pretty, like roll tab sleeve V-neck blouse. I just like the colors of it. It was red and white, very classic. I grabbed it on 99-cent day. Sold for $19.99, and we made a $14.56 profit. This vintage Pittsburgh Pirates hat. I could not find many comps on it. I found one very similar. It was the same print, but it was smaller on it. And it hadn't sold, and it was listed for like $18.99. I list mine for $24.99, and it sells in seconds. So could be a bolo hat. I don't know. I paid 33 cents at the bins, still made a $19.55 profit. So I'm good with that. More weights, 2 10-pound Marcy grip weight plates sold for $42.99. We paid $6 and we made a $27.37 profit. This Zara Trafalic turtleneck was picked up on 99-cent day because I always say that my Salvation Army has tons of Zara stuff, most of the time new with tags. It sold for $18 and we made a $14.55 profit. Torrid baby doll, like ribbed knit shirt, grabbed on 99-cent day. Someone sent me a $15 offer. I accepted, and we made an $11.13 profit. Up next is this Talbot's cream top. I grabbed this at the bins. It was new with tags. It was a size 1X. It only cost 64 cents because it was really lightweight. Sold for $17.50, and we made a $12.49 profit. JM collection. This was a plus size 1X top. grabbed on 99-cent day, sold for $17, and we made an $11.89 profit. More weights, 4 2.5-pound weights, they cost about $3, and we made an $8.52 profit. These Timberland boots I showed in a previous video, we grabbed them on 99-cent day. They were women's, they were steel-toed, they were slightly smaller size, 7.5, kind of more of a niche market, and they honestly, the comps were not that great on it. So when someone sent me a $30 offer, I jumped on it, and we made a $22.30 profit. This new Attacks Carhartt shirt, Justin grabbed at the bins. He actually thought I might like it, but it just didn't fit me right. So we ended up selling it. We only paid 95 cents, sold for $22, and we made a $17.25 profit. This Christopher and Banks dress. In my last video, I talked about picking up a smaller size Christopher and Banks dress and said I didn't do it very often, but Justin picked this one up at the bins. He paid $1.10 by weight, and it sold for $20, and we made a $15.92 profit. This Fig and Vine caftan, why can't I ever say that word, top? I grabbed a 99-cent day. I didn't know anything about the brand, but I liked the style. I found barely anything listed by that brand. So I don't know, but I sent it off like a 10% off offer to a watcher. They sent back 15, and I was like, sold. And we made a $9.95 profit. This Tasmanian Devil hat we've had for a long time. It was like vintage, made in the USA. We grabbed it at a estate sale for $2. It sold for $18.99, and we made a $13.08 profit. Another socket set sold for $33.24. As I've said, we have nothing into the tools, so we made a $25.97 profit. Another JM collection, but this one was really old inventory from my clearance sale. So we paid 99 cents for it, sold for $7.31, and we made a $4.45 profit. So these Zara sneakers we grabbed on 99-cent day. I couldn't really find the exact pair when I was like listing, but I found similar ones. So I priced them, I think, maybe like $32 or $34.99. Someone sent me a $27.99 offer. I accepted, and we made a $20.64 profit. The next sale is kind of an exciting one, because if you've been hanging around here for a while, or if you've just gone back and binged on some of my old videos, last summer I made a video, and I think it says like this one, something like $25 into like $1,000 or something like that. But we bought a box of various like books, and these, you'll see the picture here, Dungeons and Dragons. They were like, they're made out of cardboard. I think they're like the seams or something for Dungeons and Dragons, but they were new, like in the package, as Dungeons and Dragon things. So we went to this garage sale, and he had $2 on the front of the box, and we comped one thing in it, the Dungeons and Dragons things, and I saw they sold for like $35, and I think there was 8 of them in the box. There was tons of other books. There was like superhero books and other stuff that I didn't know if they were worth anything. So we asked the guy how much for the entire box, and he replied $25, and we were like, sold. Like, because I was like, I could sell one item in this box to make my money back, even if the rest of them are duds. We got home, and there was so much money in that box. So I had, as of a couple days ago, 3 pieces left that hadn't sold, and they were all Dungeons and Dragons backgrounds. So this one sold for $37.99. We made a $28.61 profit. And we are just about to hit $850 in profit on this buy, and we still have 2 items left to sell. So when it's all said and done, we'll have about $900 in profit. So well over, because I said in the video that we had over $1,000 in sales. So this is profit. We had, I would say, probably like $1,500 in sales, and when all is said and done, about $900 in profit. So I wish I could find one of those boxes every day, once a week, even once a month. I'd be thrilled, even once a year, but it might have been a once in a lifetime kind of deal. All right, up next is this Karen Scott cardigan. This was another 99-cent day find, sold for $17.99, and we made a $12.33 profit. This Mizuno performance sweater, it looked like a sweater on the outside, but the inside was like a windbreaker, and it was like a golf sweater. I found it on 99-cent day, but I found it in the women's section, and it was a men's sweater, which I think is how it made it there. So I listed it for $34.99. Someone bought it for full price, but they used my 5% off coupon. So it sold for $33.24, and we made a $24.71 profit. So that was a great 99-cent item. Another item from my sale was these American Rag jeans. We've had them for a long time. I paid 99 cents. They sold for $5.36, and we made a 99-cent profit. So I guess you could say I doubled my money. I don't really want to just double my money when I only paid 99 cents, but very thankful they're out of our inventory. All right, this Carhartt fire resistant shirt, I bought it, was super excited about it, and then realized it had stains all like down the side. They were like this orangish color on the blue, so it was hard to like see. That's why I didn't see it at the bins. It was a heavy shirt. I paid $2.31 at the bins, so it still ended up selling for the full price. I listed it for $19.99. It sold for the full price, but they used the 5% coupon, so it sold for $18.99 essentially, and we still made a $12.79 profit. All right, this Chico's Travelers like purple vest. We have had this forever. Justin bought it at the bins. This was also in my sale. He paid $1.27. It sold for $8.51, and we made a $4.98 profit. Justin bought a lot of kettlebells off of Facebook Marketplace recently. So you'll see he sold two. This one was a 15-pound one. He had $2.25 into it, and we made an $8.78 profit. These Hey Dudes were picked up at the bins for $1.16. They sold for $24, and we made an $18.51 profit. I picked up this Sac crossbody purse at the bins. I realized when I got home that it had like a strong perfumey odor to it. So I ended up listing it for $19.99. It cost us $2 by weight. Someone sent me a $17 offer, and I was like, let's just get it out of here. So we made a $10.35 profit, and it sold really quickly. Another kettlebell. This one he paid $3 for it. Sold for $17.99, and we made a $14.92 profit. And the last thing on eBay were these 2 3-pound weights. We paid $1.80. They sold for $10. We made a $5.54 profit. Oh, wait, I almost forgot about the biggest eBay sale. So Justin sold a huge group of weight plates for like $250 some dollars. With shipping, they paid another $14.38 times 4 is. So when all was said and done, we paid $60 for these weights, and he made a $130.98 profit on those weights. So that was awesome. All right, over to Poshmark. We had 4 sales on Poshmark. The first one was this Torrid shoes. I was like, Torrid what? Sorry, I only have the name written down. Torrid camo shoes. All right, so these were new with tags. I actually bought them from ADH Dave's Whatnot. I bought like a group of shoes from a Whatnot auction he had. I have since learned I am not good at sourcing on Whatnot. I hear some people kill on it, but I've talked about it before. I don't, so I did not make a very big profit on these because they ended up selling for $30. I paid $14.79 all in when you include shipping on Whatnot and stuff. So I made a $9.30 profit. So not the best. At least I supported a fellow reseller, but I would have liked to have made more money. These diesel jeans, I found these at the bins. I paid $1.79. They sold for $34 on Poshmark, and we made a $25.41 profit. This blazer, Jones New York blazer, was picked up on 99-cent day. It sold for $23 on Poshmark, and we made a $15.39 profit. This prairie style Wrangler dress, this has been my nemesis. I bought it on 99-cent day. It had so many watchers on Poshmark, like so many watchers. I sent out so many offers, including like 30% off offers. I lowered the price on Closet Clear Out Day. I did all this stuff. It just kept sitting there like no one would pay that much for it. So finally someone sent me a $16 offer, and I was sick of staring at it. So I accepted, and we made an $11.81 profit. And the last thing to sell was this Halloween Build-A-Bear. Our daughter actually found this. She went to the bins with Justin one day and she brought it to him. We find a lot of times that the Halloween style Build-A-Bears, especially certain ones, can be worth tons of money. This was just an average one. It sold for $20. We paid $1.31 and we made a $14.69 profit. So when all was said and done, and we packed all these orders up and we subtracted all the fees from eBay and all the shipping and everything, oh, and the cost of goods, we made an $897.50 profit. So that was an awesome, but essentially kind of was a long weekend because, like I said, it had most of Friday sales in it too. But so pleased. Let's hope every Super Bowl weekend's like this for us, because it was an awesome group of sales. And honestly, packing wasn't, well, Justin said packing was long for him because of the weights, but my stuff was all like super easy. I had it all packed up in like less than an hour. So I love that. So that was our weekend of sales. Let me know how your Super Bowl weekend went down in the comments below. I saw on Instagram a lot of people were saying it was slow. And like I said, that's how my normal one was. So I'll be curious to see how you all felt your Super Bowl weekend went. All right. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.